Chris, could I ask
yeah.
where specifically in the CTMU there's an analog of morphic resonance, or like how best to understand it in the language of the CTMU?
The morphogenic field is nothing but a telon. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
of course. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Okay. So,
Okay.
it's a developmental telon. When a telor decides to nucleate resources, biological resources, in the terminal domain, okay, a morphogenic field, that's just another name for what a telon is. Now, Sheldrake did not define a telon. He did not have a framework. He did not have a theory. He just came up with this idea of morphogenic fields and morphogenic resonance. So, again, morphogenic resonance. And this is basically what the CTMU is all about. Well, but like I say, and
what's that analog of morphogenetic resonance? My understanding is that it's the replication of past forms that have already existed. It's the idea that once a form shows up once, it'll show up again in the future with greater ease.
Yes, that is built into the conspansive manifold. It's just a feature of the conspansive manifold. You see, in the conspansive manifold, nothing ever disappears, all right? Everything, it's layered, it's stratified, and all past states still exist in the manifold. So those past states are all still there, underlying the reality that we have, okay? So like Waddington seemed to regard all of this stuff as like something that lies on the surface of this great underlying, okay?
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. And so if someone dies, would you say that they're embedded in they continue to be embedded in the conspansive manifold as you described?
Yes. The states of their minds and bodies, or at least of their bodies, are in the conspansive manifold. Okay? They don't necessarily have to keep on inhabiting the conspansive manifold, because they can be retracted and projected elsewhere. They can do other things if they choose to. Some people, however, are trapped because they're atheistic scum, and they've cut themselves off from their own highest level of identity, which is God. Now, those people, they do not have the option of being retracted. Being retracted is to go toward God. Okay, if they deny the existence of God, they have no compass. They can't get there. Okay, so this is what happens. They get trapped. And in that case, the only way that they can survive in any sense at all is to kind of make their own world, which, because they are psychologically deformed, will be a deformed world. Okay, and this is something that, once again, this is the origin of spiritual beliefs regarding heaven and hell, for example, hell in particular. Okay, so this is, everybody is still in their experiences, what they did, their behaviors, and everything else, the patterns of their lives, those are all embedded in the manifold, and they can come right back up to the surface. So if that's what you mean by morphogenic resonance, then that's it. And it can all be expressed in terms of quantum mechanical superposition if you do it right. If you actually, there's a certain extension of quantum mechanics that can be used to do that. So yeah.